My first Pokemon Nuzlocke. Back again, YouTube. Let's see what this is going to be about. I've always wanted to do a Nuzlocke, but, well, I never had Pokemon. Like, none of the games, to be honest. And I could One Piece, the game, but the older games aren't my style. Yes, I am a graphics whore. I need my game to look cool or else I can't play it. That's just how it is. Let's see here.
A Pokemon Nuzlocke is a set of rules that turn a normal playthrough of Pokemon into a hardcore playthrough of Pokemon. You're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you see per route, and if any of them faint, they actually don't live anymore, and you can never use them again.
I really
game
like
I will
the
be
TheOdd1sOut
Nuzlocking will be
animation
Pokemon
style.
Ruby. Not because I'm copying Jaden, but because Gen 3 is my favorite generation, and out of the 3 games, Ruby was the one I played as a kid and bought with my own money. It was $40. Imagine paying that much for a copy of the game now. Also, full disclosure.
I'm sorry, did I just see $1,000?
Imagine paying that much for a copy of the game.
What the fuck What? What happened?
Now. Also, full disclosure, I've seen other PokeTubers who have a deep, uncanny knowledge of this game and use calculators to make the best, most optimal plays, but I'm not quite at that level yet, so I might make choices that some could consider suboptimal.
Hey, you can make choices that I would think are great.
But if you can forgive me,
because I don't know a lot.
Then let's get out of this truck.
I only watched the Pokemon anime, never played a single Pokemon game except for the Roblox one.
Torchic.
And the
Minecraft
Minecraft
mod. I
mod.
picked Trico. So that means we're left with Kipmud. After defeating my rivals Trico, I headed to Oldale Town and caught my first Pokemon that would be joining our
Boring
team.
Pokemon.
Floof, the Poochie.
Not that one, the starter you picked. I don't know. Every single generation, I only pick the fire starters. Except for the one with Froakie, because Froakie goes into Greninja and I love Greninja. Man, Pokemon XY and XYZ. I love that was the golden time of Pokemon right there. And my man Greninja got robbed. He should have won that fight. He got robbed.
Charizard after pets is very common.
He had the type advantage against Charizard. He should have not lost that fight.
By the way, this is how Floof's very first fight went.
Tackle. He's gonna die.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Hey!
You gotta run.
Learn how to catch Pokemon? No. Good. Well, that's too bad. First, you want to get them weak by throwing tiny rocks at them. Traveling through Route 104, I caught a Zigzagoon. Igzy the Zigzagoon. I'm probably not going to train her up or anything, but she will be useful teaching useless HMs too. What's that, Igzy?
Am I the only... No, I'm not. Like, I feel like most people just go through the games only catching the Pokemon they want and never ever using any Pokemon that isn't like their favorite or they like. Like you travel through like Pokemon Break Bronze back when it was a thing on Roblox. I love that game. Man, I hate copyright. Copyright stole that game from me. But anyways, back in that game, I used my starter for like nearly half of the whole game. It was my starter and a few other pals. Damn. I've been playing Power Road too much. Only other Pokemons I needed for the gym bosses, and that was all. And then when I got my team, I never switched. I had my Charizard, I had my Greninja. I can't remember what other Pokemon I had, but I had a Charizard and a Greninja.
You have an ability where you pick up random objects? And you picked up a Revive? Oh, Igzy. I can't use these. Wandering through
you can't use a Revive in a Nuzlocke.
Pokemon named Shroomish. The main reason Gen 3 is my favorite is because the best Pokemon ever, Breloom, makes his debut in this game. Why, if I found a Shroomish in this forest, I would probably react like this.
This guy was being truthful.
I named Shroomish Goat because not only is he
I feel you, I'd be that
time,
excited too if it was a
also
Froakie.
working on this other video about goats, so I had a lot of goats on the
What?
mind. We made it to Rustboro Town and challenged Roxanne, the rock-type gym leader, but thankfully we picked the water starter, so, you know, Kidmup, do your thing.
I guess
I caught a
that's
Halo
why
on
he
Route
picked the water
116, and keeping
starter.
with the naming Pokemon after pets theme, I named him RE2. Not to spoil anything, but there's a 2 attached to RE2, Jaden. We sailed to Juford Town and saw that the second
Both of
gym
them
was a
left.
fighting-type gym, so that meant fighting-type
Weakness,
It was RE2's time
flying,
to
and
shine.
physical.
He's like
How
actually a
did-
higher level.
I guess I
didn't
get
like
why
that. I
flying
didn't like
would be
that.
a weakness
He's
for
too high of a level.
fighting.
Despite
You
being
can't
a
really
lower
catch
level,
it up
we
there.
decided to wing it
But
and
why
managed to defeat
physical?
everyone's Pokemon,
Or was that
only having to
psychic?
tap out at
I
Brawly's
can't read.
Macahuita, which Kidmup mopped the floor with. Hey, when did you start walking on 2 legs, Kidmup? The next HM we learn is this terrible move, Flash. The only thing Flash is good for is lighting up a dark cave that technically isn't even required to progress through the game if you know where you're going. I, however, do not. Currently, Goat is the only one on the team who can learn Flash. But I'm like 80% sure once a Pokemon learns an HM move, they can't unlearn it. So I really
What?
don't want to teach this S-tier Pokemon an unforgettable F-tier move. Oh boy, an Abra! I bet he can learn Flash. Oh boy, a Zubat!
I
Okay,
hate
I'm kind of fudging the
Abras.
rules here.
No.
Zubat wasn't technically the first Pokemon I saw on this route, but does it even count?
No, it doesn't. Abras are so annoying. Even in the Minecraft mod, they just teleport as soon as you get to it. I remember walking around so long. I spent like, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to catch an Abra on Pokemon Break Bronze. That pissed me off. I completely agree with you.
As an
Screw Abras.
encounter, if all you do is look at a Pokemon and then they teleport away.
Teleport away.
Look, I just need
I completely
this
agree
useless
with you.
Pokemon to learn this unrequired move. Zubat, I'm calling you Mr. Flash and immediately teaching you.
He can't learn it.
No.
Goat, you can learn Flash. After clearing out Team Magma from a museum, we were ready to
He
take
couldn't
on
learn
Watson,
it.
the electric-type gym leader. Luckily, we picked the water ground starter, so
Okay.
Kidmup,
I
do
was
your
gonna say,
thing. Now what? Do I
so
go here?
that's why he
Here?
picked
How did I
Kidmup.
get here? During my wandering, both the Pokemon I named after pets evolved into bigger versions of themselves, and Goat learned Headbutt.
Can I get rid of Flash?
Damn. You really
Hey,
can't.
lady, I'm kind of lost, so I'm entering random
I
houses
hope
and
he
asking
just
NPCs
remembered
where I
that
should
wrong,
go.
but damn.
You have harbor mail? I'll trade you that for my coin case. Coin case? You know, for gambling. Gambling?
There's
Listen,
gambling in this game?
I don't have a problem. The reason I'm this excited
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
is
oh boy.
because one of the
actually
prizes
gambling
you
in
can
this
win
game.
at the casino is a Pokemon. A Pokemon that may help me build the perfect team. So, before I checked what the prizes actually were, I bought 500 coins and usually 10,000 Pokédollars.
Just TMs?
We don't have a problem. Okay.
Dolls? I just wasted a lot of money, didn't I?
Good news though.
Don't worry,
Goat evolved
we
into his
don't have a
perfect form
problem.
And learned Mach Punch.
Right.
Eventually, I talked to the right NPC, taught Iggsy Rock Smash, and while exploring a fiery path, I caught my first Fire-type Pokemon,
Okay.
I have no idea how to
Numel.
fire type,
Let's
grass
go,
type,
man.
Even
design.
though Numels can be found in the desert, have a big hump on their back, and evolve into
So it
something
should be a
called
ground type.
Camerupt, for some reason, I never looked at this Pokemon and thought, Camel. I always thought, Fire Cow. So that's why I named her Cooked Beef. Then, on Route 114, we encountered
You know
a
what?
Zangoose.
Completely viable.
I have no clue what this Pokemon does, but it looks
Zangoose
way
is a
cooler
real
than all the
cool
Oddishes and tiny
Pokemon.
birds I kept running into, so it had to be awesome. Cooked Beef. The 9 levels you have on this goose are more than enough to weaken it. Hit
Oh,
it with an
damn.
F-
First death.
Cooked Beef.
Jesus.
So, my only fire type, died to a quick attack that did 50 damage. Zangoose, or should I say Beef Eater, you can join the team for now, but just know we could have killed you
Beef
at any
Eater.
point. It was a challenge not to kill you. We headed up a mountain and fought Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, who had his own floof Pokemon, which Goat took care of, and he had his own evolved cooked beef. I sure wish I had one of those on the team. Hey, Beef Eater, why don't you make yourself useful and fight that Crobat?
Oh, Beef Eater's gonna die. He's gonna let Beef Eater die.
Okay, that's kind of cool. As we headed down the mountain, who did I encounter but...
Who's the new Pokemon?
Yo!
Immediately, I abandoned Beef Eater to make room for Return of King. Before we take on gym number 4, I think I figured out a way to get
more
Goat
water
to forget the move
types.
Flash without having to beat him over the head with a 2x4.
Alright.
Little Pidgey told me that Goat was about to learn a new move at his next level. So, by placing him in the Pokemon daycare and doing some light cardio outside, he'll level up, learn the new move, and forget Flash. And my plan worked like a charm.
Yeah.
It really sucks that this is the only way to get Pokemon to forget an HM move. You'd think they'd have some, I don't know, a move deleter NPC or something. Gosh. Now you'd think
They
that
have
since I
that.
picked the water starter, that the fire type gym
Should
wouldn't
be
an
easy.
issue.
Yep.
But it was. Floof and
How?
I quickly learned why biting lava was a bad idea.
Ooh.
Thankfully, Kidmup, who I don't know why I didn't send out first, took out both of Flannery's Slugmas with no issue. But then she sent out Torkoal. Even though
Still a
Kidmup
fire
was
type.
using a super
Water
effective
gun.
move, he only did this much damage. Meanwhile,
That's
Torkoal's
still
body
enough.
slams were doing this much damage.
Never mind.
And paralyzing us.
Okay, so you're dead.
Goat, I know you're the goat, but you understand why you can't fight a fire turtle, right? RE2, looks like you're up. Finish her off with a
Okay, so
steel
this is
whip.
where Ari dies.
Dude! RE2! No! What do we do? What do we do? None of you are great choices. What I really need is a turn to heal
Just
Kidmup,
run.
but... Hey, Igzy. Are
Don't,
you aware of the
don't.
concept taking one for the team? Given the dire circumstances, this felt like the best choice.
You can't sacrifice two at the
Sorry,
same
Igzy.
time.
With Kidmup healed, we managed to get Torkoal's health really low, but then Kidmup refused to finish the fight because he was, in his
Paralyzed?
words, immobilized by love. Kidmup,
What?
I know you're letting this turtle body slam you on purpose, and you're sick for it! Do you really think we have a future together? Okay, Goat, I know this is a fire turtle, but she's mostly using body slams. Could you please punch this turtle's head off without falling in love?
Alright. We got the king saving
We earned
us
our
this
fourth
time.
gym badge, but it wasn't without some casualties. RE2 and Igzy, we
True.
wouldn't have made it this far without you. Thanks for everything. We
Didn't
traveled to the
Jaden's
sand
also
storm where I
die?
picked up 2 Pokemon, this fossil, and this weird Pokemon I've never seen before, Baltoy. Alright, King, my second chance at a fire type. I know this isn't your natural habitat, but why don't we train here in the desert for a bit? Oh, you found a Baltoy. I just
Oh
got
no,
one of those.
self-destruct.
I'm not sure what its moves are, though.
There we go.
God!
Self-destruct. Why does a Pokemon have a move called self-destruct? Why? Why? Why does that move exist?
Okay,
Return
team.
of the King.
I know everyone is upset this
King is dead.
thing shares a species with the Pokemon who blew up King, but it possesses psychic abilities that I believe could be very useful. So, please everyone give a warm welcome to King
Time
Eater.
bomb.
No one step on it. We headed back to Petalburg City and faced gym number
It's
5,
mine.
my dad. Also, I brought Odd1ish just in case we had another Igzy type situation. Am I an integral member of the team? You sure are, bud. Despite a
No.
few close
No,
calls,
buddy. You're dead weight.
Dude!
Jesus.
Dude! Finish him off. No!
everyone,
Oh.
including Odd1ish, made it out alive.
Oh my god.
Good thing we
All
have free
right.
healthcare. I don't know what I'd do if someone took away my free healthcare. Not right now, Goat. Across the water on Route 118, I
Well,
caught
I don't have
Pikachu
free
the
healthcare.
Electric. I don't
That's
know.
why I
he's
don't go to
electric
the
like
doctors.
Pikachu, and his head kind of looks like pickles. So, whatever. Having an electric
Picklechu?
type on the team is huge. After inspecting all the Pokemon I had, I figured Mr. Flash's
I did not hear when he said he named it. I just guessed from what he said afterwards.
flying
Pikachu.
poison moves could be useful. So I evolved him into Golbat, and then, here you go, daycare lady. All right, my favorite Pokemon. Who wants?
Should I do a Nuzlocke on Pal World? I don't know. It seems fun. It's more risky. Because, like, in these games, you normally play without caring much when your pal or Pokemon dies because you can just res them, but I feel like this will be fun. Just make you think more.
Some ice cream. Gosh, I love you guys.
Why not? The next world I create will be a
At
Nuzlocke.
Fort Tree City, we were ready to take on Winona, the flying-type gym leader. Wait, this weird lizard's blocking our path. Kidmup, can you? Oh, cool, you're back on 4 legs again. Also,
Yeah,
Pikachu,
killed
why
it.
are you blue? The only thing that stood between me and Winona was this incredibly hard 2-piece puzzle.
How is that hard?
How do I get through this? Oh. Figured it out.
Pikachu was able to spark Winona's Swellow, and Kidmup through sheer willpower
we are all
tanked all
stupid
Alteria's
sometimes.
earthquakes, narrowly avoiding death by 8 hit
Unless you're
points.
me,
Good
because
work,
I'm
Kidmup.
stupid half of the
Pikachu,
time.
You know what to do. I found a TM for Ice Beam on an abandoned ship, and King Eater, you can learn Ice Beam? I'm sorry it's taken me this long to realize how awesome of a Pokemon you are.
That is a valuable
King
move.
Eater, with you on the team,
I feel like
we'll
he's
be
gonna
okay without a
die.
fire type.
I think he's
I
gonna
entered Lily
die.
Cove City, and my rival wanted a rematch. Kidmup knocked out her Swellow, no problem, but then she sent out Grovyle. Ooh, I know the perfect matchup for this. King Eater, why don't you show
Sometimes
this grass type
foreshadowing
that you learned?
is obvious.
Dude! Ah!
I switch out. Don't. Let's not. Let's. Oh. Oh. It was a critical. I told you we should have
I can't
switched.
believe I got that upset at losing a Pokemon that before this challenge I had never even considered playing with. If any members
Damn.
of the Claydol lover community are watching, I'm sorry, I didn't know he hated grass. All right, team, we're not fighting any
You
more
should have
gyms until
switched
each
him
one of
out
you
the
is in peak
moment
physical shape.
that I said
Floof,
super
why haven't
effective.
you evolved into Hondoom yet? What about this fossil? Is this fossil any good?
Ugh.
We picked the plant one. We got the plant. What about Mr. Flash? Has anyone seen Mr. Flash? Why hasn't that loser evolved yet? Hey, buddy. So listen. We're friends, right? You know, Goat had to stay in the daycare once. Yeah, it was to forget the move Flash. Look, Mr. Flash, I know I technically shouldn't have even caught you, and I named you after a garbage move I thought you could learn, but I want you to evolve so you can be the best version of you on the team. Don't you want to join the team? I
The
have
Odd Ones
this
Out is
soothing bell
hilarious.
You can hold on to. Welcome to the team, Mr. Flash. With the team
Golbat.
stronger than ever, I surfed my way to an island that had a Pokemon graveyard inside a tall building, and for the first time ever, I could actually grieve with the other trainers. That was a great battle, dude. Yeah, it was. Here's some money. So, Kidmup was holding an amulet coin, so you actually owe me 600. We defeated more Team Magma Grunts at the top of the tower, and on our way down, I caught what I thought was going to be a super awesome Pokemon, but turned out to be a little disappointing.
Let's go.
My
Vulpix?
third chance at a fire type.
Should've-
My son, the Vulpix.
Vulpix
Which I
goes to
immediately evolved into
Ninetales.
Ninetales. Why was
Exactly.
she a disappointment? I don't know. You'd think a fire type would have no problems defeating a Gloom, but alas.
What moves do
I'm
you
not
have on
saying
this guy?
Ninetales is a lame Pokemon. I'm saying mine specifically was. Floof and Kidmup easily cleared the
You got the
second gym
Temu
with Shadow
version
Ball and
because
Surf.
I love
With that, we just
Ninetales.
have one more gym
Not
before
just because of Naruto. Mostly because of
Is
Naruto,
the
but
sun
come on.
fire? So I haven't really been paying attention to the story, and now the legendary Pokemon Groudon is angry. And as much as I would have liked to have Groudon on the team, I never found the Master Ball, so we're not risking it. Oh, hey, Wallace. Oh, you're the water-type gym leader? Oh, I hope my fighting grass Pokemon will be okay. No, you don't have to fight the Celio. I'll get Floof to do that.
Yeah.
And with our 8th gym badge, we can finally travel through Victory
Do you need
Road
to fight
and face
the Elite Four in
Aren't you,
You do.
forgetting something?
You fight the Elite Four in this one too.
I don't know how you want me to respond to that. This is it.
Cynthia?
Our final challenge. Each one of you has trained very hard, and as a reward,
we fighting
you'll each be
Cynthia?
receiving a piece of candy. You get a candy?
A rare candy.
You get a candy?
You get a candy. You get a candy. And you.
This is it. This is gamer moment to the max.
Kidmup and Goat were
Fluff,
able to
you
finish off
ruined
Sydney's
it.
Pokemon with their water.
Why the hell are you the only one who's still a level 50?
Pikachu and Floof crunched and bit all of Phoebe's ghost Pokemon.
Go to 60 to just
Pikachu
make
might
it
be
66666.
Against
Come
Glacia,
on.
my son finally stopped being a disappointment and fire blasted her Glalie. Then I tried to get Goat to drain her Celio, forgetting he didn't like ice.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Switch out. We
Icing
can't.
birds, those are his 2 big no-nos. Luckily, Kidmup was able to Earthquake the rest of her Pokemon. Now it was time for the 4th member of the Elite Four, Drake. His Altaria was defeated by Kidmup and Floof.
Drazy Drake?
Both took some damage. Against his Flygon, I sent out my son.
Okay, what about Fire Blast? You're green. Ah!
Then Flygon dug a hole in the ground, but by the
No,
time
no,
he
no,
came
no, no.
up, Mr. Flash
Okay.
was waiting for him and took him out with a fly. For Drake's next Flygon,
I'm way too
I
invested
sent out
in this
Goat.
man's Pokemon.
'Cause he doesn't like birds, and Flygon's a dragon.
Yeah, Flygon wasn't a
Flygon
bird, but I
is a
forgot a very
dragon.
important aspect about dragons.
Okay,
What?
Dynamic Punch. Nope.
Are dragons effective in flamethrower? Oh, fire.
flamethrower.
Dragons use
Fire and
fire.
poison, those are his other 2 no-nos. Instead, Floop and
Dragons
Pikachu
can use
crunched
fire.
Flygon's head off, and then I used Kidmup's last Blizzard on Salamence.
Okay, I'm gonna need this blizzard to hit.
Heavens
Please.
knows we need it. Salamence is way too
Yes!
strong.
Yes!
We had done it.
Oh my goodness.
We had cleared 4 champions.
Man,
with
this is
some
making me
very
want to play
close calls,
Pokemon.
but we are all still alive. Now it was time to face the 5th member of the Elite Four. What, you didn't know about the
Exactly,
secret
Cynthia.
boss that's in every Pokemon game? We had one more challenger.
If that's not
Steven.
Cynthia.
Steven sent out a Skarmory, which was the perfect lightning rod.
Do
for
the Elite
Pikachu.
Four change for the 3 games? I thought it was
Then
Cynthia.
Kidmup took out Aggron with Surf, and my son defeated Cradily with Iron Tail. Then Steven sent out a Metagross, and things got messy. I thought Kidmup's Surf would be super effective against this rock with
Pray
legs.
for you.
Turns out it wasn't.
Phew. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
That makes
idea,
no
good idea.
sense.
Kidmup, if you can last another hit, that would be amazing.
No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. He can't last. He can't last. He
Oh,
can't.
Hyper
Oh, Hyper Beam.
Kidmup, my starter Pokemon, had been taken out.
Okay,
At least he got Metagross's health low enough that Floof could easily finish them off.
that's it.
Then
Ooh. Moment of silence for starters. You can't lose your
Steven
starter
sent
in
out
any
his
game,
own
man.
King Eater, which I knew from personal experience they hated getting crunched.
I know this Pokemon. He hates getting crunched. I don't care about your special defense. You're getting crunched.
Normal
Probably 'cause
type.
his special defense went up.
Floof
Get this
eventually
guy.
took down Claydol, even though Steven used a full restore on it 3 separate times,
Of course you were. Stop it!
which I get, man. I'm part of the Claydol lover community too. Next was the last Pokemon we needed to defeat,
What's that?
Armaldo. One hit from its ancient power badly injured Floof. So for this final fight, I sent Goat to finish him off. Goat,
I think we
because
just
he's
go
so
with
awesome, poisoned Armaldo just by
Earthquake.
standing next to him, and then promptly sky uppercutted him straight in the jaw, just barely knocking him out. Armaldo
Sky
was
uppercut.
clinging onto life when the unthinkable happened.
Poison.
Armaldo knew a bird move.
Oh. No way.
No! No!
Damn.
No! Goat had made it so far into our
Woo!
journey, only
The
to
goat.
faint inches away from the finish line. I could have sent out a level 5
Jesus.
Zigzagoon and still would have won because Armaldo died to poison on the very next turn. The poison's gonna finish it off! Right?
That's just unlucky.
I didn't even have to. No! No! Not Goat! By all accounts, Goat had defeated Armaldo, but he didn't make it! And neither did Kidmup! That was my starter and my favorite Pokemon! No, I don't want this trophy! I want Goat and Kidmup! Colleagues, friends, Wally,
Oh.
we gather together to honor two.
Wait, was that Gardevoir?
Wally.
This is me right here, okay? I'm Wally.
We
That's
gather
all.
together to honor two of the bravest Pokemon I know. One of them from the humble town of Little Root, and the other from a patch of grass in Pellberg Woods. Together,
Moment of
they
silence.
faced gyms, rivals, and a plethora of wild Pokemon. And when the final challenge came, they didn't back down. This sucks. I hated that. And that's how my first Nuzlocke went.
Man.
Dude! Drew won.
I really like the TheOdd1sOut, man. It's been a while since I've watched any video of theirs, but I really love it. Really like them. Let me see. Honestly, it's the same for Jaden. I haven't watched any of their videos in like a month. I mean, a few months. Months, a few years. But it's the same. Like, I haven't watched Mr. Beast in a few years, too. But damn. Yeah, that was my first Nuzlocke by the TheOdd1sOut.